Hello, welcome to Gotta Be Real Movie Reviews with Thommi and Jules. And right now we're reviewing Fatherhood, which you can find on Netflix.
I've heard of people say, a couple of guys said they teared up.
Guys teared up?
They teared up.
I teared up at one time a little bit. But,
I don't tear up at movies.
Sometimes I tear up. I do. So, I mean.
I kind of, like sometimes something be in my eye.
Oh, no.
But I don't cry. I'm a horror movie fanatic. I'm a G. I can't be crying at happy stuff.
I watch a lot of horror movies too, but I think it's hereditary for me because my grandmother used to cry at TV shows and stuff.
Really?
So sometimes I do. I'm not talking.
I think that's what the guys were doing. I think they were boohooing. It's okay because we're gonna talk about this movie.
I'm talking just that one tear and a possible.
The one that you can dab without ruining your eyeliner.
Dab, or I could do like a Wendy Williams and just get that Q-tip and just dab it in my,
like that
just that, not a full out ugly cry,
Let's talk about this movie starring Kevin Hart. I've never seen him like this before. Have you? In this emotional.
In The Upside.
That is right.
Yeah.
But I still think in this role, and he did great in The Upside, by the way.
Yeah.
And that was with the guy who plays Hal from Malcolm in the Middle.
Yeah.
And Breaking Bad.
Bryan Cranston.
Yeah, Bryan Cranston. I love him so much. Matter of fact, I just watched this show called Your Honor, a limited. I think it's on Showtime. Really good. But anyways, I've seen Kevin Hart be sentimental, but I think because he led this movie, he did a little more, and I'm like,
okay, but let's tell the people who's in it. Because you're already getting into that stuff.
Okay.
All right. So Fatherhood is PG-13 because of the subject matter. There's no nudity or, all that stuff. But Kevin Hart is starring in it. We also have Alfre Woodard.
We love Alfre.
Lil Rel Howery.
He's lost a lot of weight. He's still hilarious. No matter what comes out of his mouth, it's hilarious.
Still doing good. DeWanda Wise. I like her. I don't see her in too much stuff. You need to be in more stuff, DeWanda.
I like her name in this movie.
Swan. But she has like 3 names.
I know.
Melody Hurd. Anthony Kerrigan and Paul Reiser. Here's a little trivia.
Melody, really quickly. She was in them. And I almost want to say us, but
she played DeWanda Wise's daughter in Them. Huh?
See this? Yeah. Wait a minute, that's her?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I did not know that was her. Are you serious?
Yes.
Let me take myself on back because I did not know that was her.
Yes.
Maybe with the eyes and the hair, I did not realize that was so different. But the little girl, Melody Hurd, the little girl is so good.
She's so good. And then you'll notice as they're showing her grow up, you'll be like I know my mom and I were like, oh my gosh, the little girl looks like the older girl. That's because that's her sister.
Oh my gosh, are you serious?
Her name is shoot.
Oh my gosh. They look just alike. So if they look like their dad or their mom, they have branded those kids. The little girl is just freaking fantastic. I would love to know how she was trained. Was she classically trained or what? Because she's fantastic. And in this movie, she's just a little bit younger than what she was in Them.
Oh, Rhythm.
Okay. Rhythm is the little girl.
Her sister's name is Rhythm. Yeah. She's a little one. She plays her at 3 years old.
Look-alike. Because I was first like, my gosh, they did some fantastic casting. Gosh.
Super great casting.
But I love this little girl, and I just want to see her in everything. She's just such a darling little girl.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, Fatherhood. Tell us why other men were tearing up and doing this.
Well, Kevin Hart's wife dies unexpectedly soon after childbirth, like the next day or something like that. They don't really say. It's either a couple of hours or the next day, but she dies, and so he's left to watch the baby on his own. And then his family, they're just thinking he can't do it. They're just down on him.
Well, the family,
give us
afraid.
The baby.
Yeah, this is their first child. He's afraid. He doesn't have her there. Then the family, sometimes family may have good intentions, but they become overbearing. And they add to the stress load, which is what happened in here.
Yeah.
And you'll see the result of him trying to do it by himself. Of people telling him, well, you do need help. Well, can I do this by myself? Oh my gosh, I don't know if I can. Oh, I have to. And you'll see the metamorphosis through there of how he's basically just growing into fatherhood. He has no manual. I mean,
nobody
his
does.
Spirit is crushed.
Yeah, he's sad. Yes, and they're just like, "Well, give us the baby because you can't raise them." And what do you know about babies? Like, what did you know about babies when you had their first baby?
Right.
there's manuals out there, sure, but you still have to like learn as you go. You can't just
It's not a one size fits all.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I just thought it was pretty foul the way they treated him. I didn't like that, and that's what made me
addressed
sad.
it eventually. Yeah. He eventually addressed it. I'm not going to tell you the end or anything. I'm going to tell you that I did not like the ending. All I have to say is that just because you become a parent, that doesn't just cut your life out. Everything else I said, I'm just a parent, and that's what I got to do. I'm going to go to work, I'm going to be a parent. No, it's okay for you to keep flourishing.
But
you might be a mother or a father. Your job might take you over here. You know what? Let's figure out how we can do that, because you're the parent. If you're not happy, your kid's not happy, but being a parent does not have to cut you out from everything else.
But you know what? When I had my son, when I got pregnant, my parents were like, well, this is what happened. You gave up your life. This is, you have to take care of your responsibilities. So I kind of did that. Because
but you don't have to.
I know now. I'm older and he's older. I know you don't have to give up your responsibilities, but back then I did. It was like all about raising him, and he turned out to be a great young man.
And he's a fantastic kid. DJ Aaron Michael, you are such a fantastic kid. I tell your mom that all the time.
Thank
you. You are such a great kid. Okay, but it's that doesn't have to define you.
No.
You're a mother, but that doesn't define everything that you are. It's okay for you to do other stuff, and you want to make sure you're there for your kids, but there's a way to do that. There's so many ways now. You can take your nannies or one of your relatives on with you. If you have to go somewhere, there's so much more you can do now.
Yeah.
And that's the only part of the movie that I had an issue with, was kind of towards the end. But I am really, truly amazed that Kevin Hart did. I mean, he had you up in here several times. The guy was, I'm like, I'm proud of you, Kevin. Yeah. You did a great job. And I'll actually recommend this. I mean, it's on Netflix.
Yeah.
Absolutely watch it. I think this is a great great movie for Sunday after dinner.
Yeah, it's heartwarming.
Mm-hmm. It is. Very warming.
Yeah, I said I cried, but I cried a lot of things, okay? Like I said, my grandma cried. She didn't cry. My mom didn't cry. So, I mean, it just depends on how it hits you. Like, I'm a mom. There was a part in there that kind of related to me, and it got the tears. So.
And see, like, when people put, like, LOL, I can be cracking up laughing at something on a movie, but I'm not laughing out loud. It's the same when I watch this, like, dang, that's messed up, make you want to cry. I feel it inside. Now, I don't cry out, or, like I said, I'm a G. So I don't do that. But,
and I was happy to see Anthony Carrigan. He plays Oscar. He plays one of Kevin Hart's friends.
Oh, yes.
In a more comedic type friendship non-villain role, because normally they have him like as a villain because he's bald. And
no eyebrows or lashes or anything.
He was diagnosed at age 3 with autoimmune disease, alopecia areata, which causes baldness. He gradually lost all his body hair, leaving him completely bald by age 30.
Wow.
And he's become an advocate for both body positivity and human rights.
I dig him. Just from that right there, I'm digging on him.
Mm-hmm. I'm glad that he's getting to show his range and, not getting pigeonholed into, just because I look like this does not mean I'm a bad guy.
Right.
I'm people's friends too.
He's versatile.
He's versatile, and it showed in this film, and I liked it. He's really good. This is Columbia Pictures' first Netflix exclusive film.
All right.
And Barack and Michelle Obama, their production company, Higher Ground, is attached to this film, too.
Love it. Oh, guess who else executively produced part of this?
Who?
My sweetheart, Channing Tatum.
Oh, you know what? I made a mistake earlier, so I'm going to have to clarify that. DeWanda Wise did not play her mom in this. Another character that's in this movie, played by Deborah Ayorende.
Okay.
She previously played the mother of Melody Hurd and them.
Okay.
So she's in this movie too.
Okay.
I didn't list her in the beginning, but yeah.
Yeah. So I watched the credits as they went up because there was something that played after. So do watch after the credits. You'll see it come up pretty much automatically after that.
She plays the mom that died in Fatherhood.
Oh, that's right, because we kept forgetting about the mother.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Goodness. That's why I was like, that don't look like her.
She played her mom, because I said it right. She played her mom. I just said it was DeWanda. It's not DeWanda. It's Deborah.
Okay. Got it. Okay. But no, this was I'm going with it. I'm gonna give it a strong 3. What do you think?
I was between 3 and 4, but yeah, I know definitely a strong 3.
Yeah, because I've seen movies like this. Wasn't Jersey Girl was pretty the same? I'm not gonna say the same, but Jersey Girl had the same premises and I'm sure
it gives you a little bit of 3 Minute a Baby vibes.
Yeah, like what are we doing? I had thought about that too. I'm like, there's
all 3 men
we're trying to take care of the baby.
Crib. They're standing in front, and they're singing.
Not knowing what they're doing.
They did a little ode to 3 Minute a Baby right there. Yeah.
So we've seen it a couple of times, but like I said, the main thing for me here, the little girl, I just freaking adore her.
Yeah.
And just seeing Kevin Hart do something really, really heartfelt.
Yeah.
None of his comedy. I mean, there was some comedic timing in there, but it was all properly placed, and this was mainly more about, like
not
you said,
like when Chris Rock was in Spiral and did a whole skit. I mean, that was funny, but still, I'm like, are you gonna be funny, Chris Rock? Are you gonna be serious, Chris Rock in a horror film? Movie. Like, come on, man.
Well, I really, really enjoyed this. I've seen a few people, you know, on the blogs talking about it. I've not heard one single negative review about it whatsoever. It's heartfelt. So if you're a crier, you're gonna cry. Okay, you're gonna do this a little bit. Then you'll be okay. So there you go.
Whatever, man.
Take the whole family. Everybody can see the movie. Really great with Kevin Hart and Lil Rel Howery in here. So thank you very much for tuning in to our review of Fatherhood, which is on Netflix. Don't forget, we're on Facebook, we're on YouTube, we're on Instagram. Like, subscribe, comment, tell us what you want. We got you covered, all right? Thanks for tuning in. See you later. Bye-bye.